יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. ועמד יברך ירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביום אחד.
I was 8 when my father died, and 14 when my mom passed away. My dad's death had been a slow, painful process that lasted for about 3 years after he was told he had a heart disease. My mom was diagnosed with cancer shortly after my dad died, but we never really saw her as being sick. She told us she was, but my brother Don and I didn't ever really listen to her. She just got more and more tired until she caught a cold that didn't go away. It seemed to instantly take over her whole body. She went into the hospital and was dead less than 48 hours later. The following story is my account of what took place in my parents' house the week after my mother died. It was fall, that time that's supposed to be special, right before Halloween, and everything started shortly after her funeral.
We're sure sorry that the house isn't ready for you boys.
Yeah, Donald. Reggie. Well, things happened so fast with your mother that by the time we realized how bad her condition was, she had passed. Annette at Child Services said that Donald, since you're almost 18, you boys could stay in your house for a week while we get everything squared away in San Diego.
Once we do that, you boys will start staying with us, and then we'll start getting things taken care of with your house, your mom's car, things like that. That sound okay?
That sounds great.
We're glad you think so. We're very happy you're both going to be staying with us.
How about you, Reggie? How does that sound?
Fine.
I guess we better take you boys home. We still need to see some friends out this way before heading back down south.
Why do we have to go live with them?
They're our guardians. That's what the court says.
Moving to San Diego is going to suck, Don.
You think I'm happy about it? It's my senior year.
Yeah, but in 6 months you turn 18. A month later you graduate. You can bail. I've got to stay with them for the next 4 years.
It won't be that bad.
That's easy for you to say. How come I get the chicken one?
They're both chicken.
Yours doesn't look like chicken.
That's because I burnt it. You want this one?
At least we get to stay by ourselves for a week. You'll probably have Christina over all the time, huh?
Maybe. I don't know. I think we kind of broke up. How am I supposed to know that, Christina? I don't, but there's nothing I can do about it. Hey.
Hey.
Are you gonna go in there?
No.
So why are you holding the doorknob?
I don't know. I just wanted to see if it felt like Mom.
What?
I wasn't going in there.
You can if you want.
No, I don't need to. Are you gonna go in there?
I don't know. It seems kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So we won't go in there?
I guess not.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. You can sleep in my room if you want. If you're scared.
Nah. I'm not a little kid.
Good night.
Good night. God, I know I've never talked to you that much, but I wanted to ask for a favor. Please keep Don and I together. We don't have parents anymore, and I know he's going to want to leave Uncle Milt and Aunt Betsy's in San Diego. Please don't let that happen. Also, please tell my parents that I love them and I miss them very much. Thank you, God. Amen.
Hurry up if you want to ride.
No,
I thought you did.
I'm going to walk with Angus.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
We don't have to go to school today.
Yeah, Uncle Milt told me we could stay home all week if we want.
I might stay home tomorrow.
Why?
I figure if I can miss school and not get in trouble, I should.
Maybe I'll stay home too.
I might tell Christina to ditch too.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to bail. Have fun walking.
Bye.
So what's it like with just you and Don at home?
I don't like it. It feels weird not having my mom there now. Don's been cool though. He hasn't been all bossy like I thought he would be.
I wish you didn't have to move.
You're not the only one.
I asked my parents, and they said you could stay with us until school ends in June.
Yeah, but what about after that? Besides, I want to stay with Don.
Didn't you say he's going to bail after he graduates?
Yeah, but since he's 18, he'll be an adult. Maybe he'll take me with him.
Is he going to go to college?
I think so.
You know what else really sucks?
What?
You leave Saturday. We won't get to do Halloween.
Yeah, I'm not really into it this year anyway. Everything sucks right now.
You don't say hello anymore.
Hey, Mr. Crane.
How you doing?
Good.
It's never easy, kiddo. I was really sorry to hear about your mom.
Yeah.
I'm also sorry I wasn't able to get out to the funeral yesterday. You see me here? It's hard for me to get around anymore.
It's fine.
You can't give up, you know. You gotta pick yourself up, put on both shoes every day, just like you always have. You'll be okay. You carried on pretty well after your dad passed. You want some oranges? I got a whole bunch. They're overflowing in my backyard. My wife's starting to get angry with me. She tells me she won't let me grow them anymore if I don't find people to give them to.
It's okay.
Okay, nothing. You need vitamin C, especially if it's just you and Dawn in that house now. You can't live on Twinkies and Ho-Hos. I'll be right back.
Man, I'm glad I'm not responsible for paying these bills, because Mom sure has a lot of them.
Who pays those?
I think they take it from the estate.
Mom had an estate? Where?
Here. An estate is everything you own. Once this place and the other things are sold, they take the money from that. What are you doing with Tall Man's food?
I'm trying to see if he ate any. Have you seen him today? Did you see him all weekend? I didn't.
He's probably got a girlfriend. You know, that black and white cat that likes to come around and make him all crazy?
Yeah, but all his food is here. You'd think he'd at least come back when he was hungry.
Maybe he likes the food at his girlfriend's better.
Yeah, maybe.
You're the idiot on the floor with his face in cat food. Tall man's an animal, Reggie. He can take care of himself.
I know. It's just... I wonder if we were so busy last weekend that we didn't give him enough attention and he ran away.
Cats aren't like that. They don't want you to notice them until they want food.
Mom? Dad? Mom? Dad? Mom? Dad? Dawn?
Morning.
Hey.
Did you sleep in my room last night?
I'm gonna have a soda.
No, I need to wake up.
The answer is yes.
We only have one soda. I'll buy more later.
No, I meant yes. I slept in your room last night.
You haven't done that in a long time.
I haven't had a nightmare in a long time either.
Was it about Mom and Dad?
Yeah.
I haven't had a dream about either of them yet.
Not even Dad? It's been like 6 years.
Nope.
Well, you're lucky. You don't want to dream about them. Not yet, anyway.
What happened in it?
Well, I was following them around the house, and they kept walking away from me. Then, when I finally caught up to them, Mom turned around and she looked like...
Like what?
Like a bug.
What?
Like a fly. Her face, that's what it looked like.
Oh.
So I couldn't sleep after that, and that's when I went into your room.
If you want, you can sleep in my room until we go to Uncle Milton and Aunt Betsy's.
Nah, I'll be fine. Are you going to school today?
No, I don't feel like it. I might not even go the rest of the week.
Maybe I'll take today off.
Whatever. Could you do the dishes? This room is starting to stink.
Why should I do them? You're staying home today.
I'm making the food. The least you could do is help clean up.
So don't make the food.
I won't.
Fine. I took out the garbage today.
You better start packing. We leave Saturday.
I did. Besides, I don't have anything to pack.
Okay, but when we're in San Diego, I'm not going to lend you any of my stuff.
I don't want any of your stuff.
I think Miss Arbor got a boob job.
Really?
Yeah, over the summer. I remember thinking when we came back that they looked a lot bigger than when we left.
And you're just saying something now?
I had to do my research, and after staring at them for weeks in class, I decided that today they are, in fact, bigger.
You're weird, Angus.
You're the one that's weird. You didn't even notice.
Have you noticed how fat Leah Mitchell is?
You think she's fat?
Yeah. Her hips are like out to here now.
She's not that big.
Yeah, she is.
She used to sit a few seats up for me in math last year. It was great because I can watch her get up and sit down all during third period. She has a great ass.
A fat ass.
It may be fat, but... You walked into a spider web.
I got it in my mouth. It's gross. Is there a huge spider on me?
No. It looks like all that web stuff is off you too.
That's so gross. That web probably had some nasty stuff on it.
Spiders build a new web each day because of that. They get dirty and torn. The one you walked in is probably old. That's why there was no spider on it.
That we saw.
Did you know a lot of spiders will roll their old web into a ball and eat it?
Angus, where did you learn this stuff?
The internet.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Hello?
You're acting like a child.
Hello?
They're coming for you. There comes one of them now.
Hello?
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now.
Hello?
Getting out.
The connection's bad. I can't hear anything you're saying. Hello? Hello? Who is this? Hello? Listen, asshole.
Reggie?
Oh. Hi, Aunt Betsy.
Hi. What did you say when you picked up the phone?
Nothing. I thought you were somebody crank calling me.
No. I wouldn't crank you, Reggie.
No, Aunt Betsy, I didn't say you were.
So, how's everything been going? We've been meaning to call sooner to check up on you boys, but we've been awful busy.
Everything's fine.
Our house is almost ready for you and Donald.
That's great.
So, you like our new house?
Yeah, I like your room better than mine.
Well, you can have it when I move out.
When are you doing that?
Not for a while.
This house is bigger than our last one.
That was just an apartment. Come on, let's go faster.
Daddy!
There you are.
Don left me.
No, I didn't. You just can't keep up, crybaby.
Shut up.
Okay, let's go home now. We still need to unpack.
Yep, they're dead alright.
Yeah, I know that. It's just really weird. One dead rat would have been bad enough, but 3 of them, right next to each other? That's totally gross. I don't know what's worse, the dead bodies or the fact that there's maggots all over them.
Did you know maggots are actually fly larvae?
No.
And cockroaches. You can cut their heads off, and they can live for a week without them. They have brains in the fronts and backs of their bodies. They eventually die of dehydration.
Angus, you spend too much time on the internet. Maybe the rats ate some poison someplace and then they crawled over here to die. They look like they have little holes all over them, like they were eaten alive or something.
A dog could have attacked them, and they crawled over here to die. Those could be bite marks.
Yeah, but wouldn't there be a trail of blood? The blood seems like it's just here.
Hey, I heard my parents talking. They said if your parents set up a trust for you, you and Don should get some money when your aunt and uncle sell this place.
Oh.
My dad was saying that Don, when he turns 18, should take his portion of the money and buy a condominium. He could probably pay off most of it. He also said that he'll probably be stupid and just blow it.
I hate your dad.
Yeah, I do too sometimes. But he's good with money. You guys don't have any cookies?
I thought we did. I'll tell Don to buy more. What kind do you want?
Well, he won't do it just for me. He hates me.
He likes cookies, though. Mr. Crane gave us a bunch of oranges.
Those aren't cookies. Dude, if you guys are buying your own food, all you should buy is candy.
Yeah, that'd probably get kind of gross after a while, just eating junk.
It'd only be for this week. What if your aunt and uncle don't let you have any candy?
They better not be like that. Besides, Don's older, so he won't have to listen as much. If I tell you something, you promise not to tell anybody?
Sure.
Sometimes I don't remember what my parents look like.
Really?
Yeah, If I look at pictures, then I'll see them like that in my head. And sometimes when I'm thinking about them, I can remember, but like right now, I can't see them when I think about them.
What do you see?
Nothing. It's like their faces are just blank pieces of skin.
You're probably just weirded out because of everything that's happening right now. Your mom, going to San Diego.
Maybe.
Let's go to my house. I want to buy a small pie from the store before dinner.
This is so cool. None of my friends are going to be Freddy.
I'm not too fond of him, but you've been doing really good in school, and I wanted to give you something special.
Angus's parents won't let him go as anything other than a boring pumpkin, Batman, or something lame like that.
What about Jake's parents?
They don't celebrate Halloween.
They don't?
Yeah, it's because of Jesus or something. He says his parents think that Halloween is the devil's night. How come you don't think that?
I don't know. I just don't. Neither did your father. It probably has to do with how Jake's parents were raised. They were most likely told when they were younger that Halloween was the holiday of the devil or something, and they're just passing that down. I like Halloween. I always have.
I love it. I wish Don wasn't into acting so grown up now, and he still wanted to go trick-or-treating.
It's not as much fun without him, is it?
No, it is. I have fun with you, and when Angus comes, Don was just more into it. He always made sure we got the most candy, even if we had to rearrange our costumes a little and go back to the same houses.
Well, it probably won't be too long before you start acting grown up and no longer want to go either.
No way. I'm gonna go trick-or-treating forever.
You say that now. Do you miss your dad?
Yeah, sometimes. I wish he could still go trick-or-treating with us.
Is that the only thing you miss?
No. I only seem to miss him when all my friends are doing something as a family. Or like, if I'm watching TV and there's a big family celebration on a commercial or something.
Any other times?
I think about him being up in heaven. I wonder if he's gonna remember me when I get there. Or what if we can't find each other when I do?
I wouldn't worry about that stuff too much, Reggie. Those sorts of things have a way of working themselves out.
Hey. Tall man? Tall man, are you here? Mom! 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 Dad! Mom! Mom! Hello? Who is this? Mom? Dad? Are you upstairs? I already told you. The court allowed my brother and I to stay here. We're leaving at the end of the week.
Where is he now? Are you Don?
There were people in our parents' room.
What?
One of your neighbors called us because they heard your brother screaming.
They were calling the house from the phone inside their bedroom. I don't know how, but they were.
Why don't you come inside?
Why? I want to talk to my brother.
Reggie, stop yelling and go inside.
No, they were in there.
Young man, please. I just want to talk with your brother alone.
Why? He wasn't here.
Reggie, go inside.
Fine.
He tells us your mother just passed away.
Yeah, we had the funeral on Sunday.
What did they say? Are they gonna watch the house?
No, Reggie.
They gotta do something. Someone was in here. They called me on that phone. They said my name. They probably had something to do with the rats in the backyard.
What rats?
There are a bunch of dead ones out there today. Angus helped me clean them up.
Well, anyway, they're not going to do anything, Reggie.
Why not?
They don't think there was anybody in here.
What? I told them.
They don't think anything happened, all right?
What about the neighbors? Why was I screaming in the middle of the street?
The police think you might be sick or something, after everything that's happened. They say you can get over it. You're just under a lot of stress. The police want me to talk to Aunt Betsy and Uncle Milt about getting you some help.
Help? You're gonna have me go to San Diego early, aren't you?
It's almost Friday.
This is bullshit. I'm not going until you go.
Reggie, look. I don't know how to handle this. You're acting really weird.
Somebody was in here. You think I'm crazy. You think I need help too.
Hey, I'm leaving.
What?
I'm going to school.
No, I don't want to be alone.
Well, you're gonna be, so get used to it.
What about what happened last night?
If you're so scared to be alone, go to school.
If someone gets me, it's gonna be your fault.
See you later.
Don! Don! Hello? Hello? Where are you? Why are you calling me?
Reggie, old boy.
Hi, Mr. Crane.
How are you and Don doing? Calling up girls and having parties every night?
No, we've just been packing up stuff.
My wife heard from a few of the hands that you had some trouble over there last night.
Yeah?
The police came? They said you were out in the street screaming about somebody being in the house.
There was. I can't explain it, but I saw someone in my parents' room from outside the window. They tried to call me, too.
From inside the house?
Don't worry, Mr. Crane. No one else believes me.
I'm not saying anything. How'd you like those oranges?
They were good.
I got some more if you want.
Well, it was only a couple of days ago that we got the first batch. We still have some left.
What the heck is that?
A big bug.
You want big bugs? When I was in Korea, I saw some of the biggest bugs you'd ever seen in your life. They were moths. I'm still scared of them. Afraid those things might get over here.
You're still scared of stuff, Mr. Crane?
You never stop being scared of things, no matter how old you are. You just get better at dealing with your fear.
I didn't used to be scared of many things. Now I think I am.
You've just had a rough time, with your father passing away some years ago and your mom now.
I just feel weird, like I'm losing a part of my life or something. I didn't feel like that before, even with my dad.
Well, you have lost something. How old are you?
14.
That's how old I was when I lost my dad. My mom, she died 5 years ago.
Was it as bad as when you lost your dad? Seeing as how you were older?
You betcha. It was sad losing my mom. In some ways, it might have been worse because she was around for so long.
I'm just scared all the time now. I think I'm waiting for something else bad to happen.
Well, worrying about it isn't going to help you. You can't stop those things from happening, and that's where faith and God come into it. But nobody wants to talk about that. You religious?
I don't know.
You say you and your brother are still packing?
Yeah, every time I think I'm done, I realize I have some more stuff.
You got your whole life in your house. You never think about that until you move. Then you gotta pack it all up.
What are you doing with Tall Man's bowl?
Leaving it out for when he comes back. I might put up some flyers later.
You're seriously losing it, Reggie.
How can you let him go so easily? We had that cat for 10 years.
We're moving. People might try to call you from the flyers and we won't even be living here. It's not like Aunt Betsy and Uncle Milt want him. I love Tall Man, but he's just a cat.
No, he's not. He's part of our family.
But he's an animal. He's not a real person.
I'll bet he comes back.
Fine, but let's just hope that if he does, you actually take care of him this time. You probably won't, though. You'll be too busy seeing things that aren't there.
I did see something last night, Don.
I'm telling you, Reggie, you didn't.
What about the calls, then?
I don't know. Maybe the phone company's testing it because they know we're going to be shutting it off in a few days.
Don, they said my name. Why don't you believe me? There were noises coming from Mom and Dad's room. Somebody was in there.
I hear noises in the house all the time. It doesn't mean anything. Do you know how many pipes and pieces of electrical equipment are in this place? They're bound to make some noise.
So why don't I hear them now?
Probably because it's a different temperature outside and it's quieter at night. I don't know. You're starting to act really weird, Reggie. You can't do this just because Mom died and we don't have parents anymore. If you don't stop it, I'm really going to call Uncle Milton and Aunt Betsy and tell them to take you sooner.
You can't do that.
I can't? I'm the only reason both of us are here right now. It's because I'm almost 18 that the court said it was okay.
You better not call them. I'll go live with Angus for the rest of the week. Then you'll be here all alone.
We'll do something else besides acting so weird all the time.
I almost went in their room.
I thought we said we weren't going in there.
I wasn't, but I wanted to see what that sound was. I'm positive it's coming from their room. I started to open the door, and then I decided not to.
Good. You don't need to go in there.
Can Angus eat over tonight? He said he'd help us pack.
Isn't he sleeping over Friday?
Yeah.
So why does he need to eat over tonight?
I don't know. It's just nice having another person here.
Fine, if that'll make you feel better.
I'd feel better if you believed me about what I saw and heard.
What are you complaining about? It's only till the end of school. I have a car. I can come up here whenever I want. I'm not going to stay down there. I'm going to get my own place. I'm getting money. Reggie's going to stay with them. Why would he come with me? No. He's going to stay in San Diego with our aunt and uncle.
Don?
Yeah, maybe.
Don!
Hold on. What?
Are you bleeding?
Let me call you back. Yeah, he's doing it again. Okay, bye.
Did you cut yourself? There's blood on the bathroom floor.
I don't think so. How do you know it's not your blood?
I didn't cut myself.
How much is there?
Not a lot, but...
It may not even be blood.
Well, what is it?
You could have spilled something. Maybe it's from Mom.
Before she died?
Maybe. She was getting a lot of bloody noses. Hey, Reggie, I'll clean it up.
No, I'll do it.
Reggie, how come you're alone?
I don't know.
Are you upset?
Sort of.
Why? Are you in trouble?
No. I just don't know if my mom is picking me up from school.
Why not? Is she mad at you?
No, she just didn't say that she was.
Don walked me today.
Maybe your dad is gonna.
No, he's at the hospital again.
Oh, you want to tell Miss Nelson?
No,
Why not?
I just don't.
But what if your mom doesn't come for you?
She will. I think.
Where's your mom, Reggie?
I don't know.
She knows what time to pick you up, right?
Yeah?
Let's wait a little longer and then we'll call her.
Okay.
Are you alright? Oh, Reggie, don't cry. She's gonna be here. Reggie, everything is gonna be fine. She's probably just running late.
Mommy!
I'm sorry, sweetie. I got held up at the hospital with your dad.
Is Daddy still there?
Yeah, we're gonna go meet him for lunch.
How is everything?
We're doing okay. John's been trying to be really upbeat, being in and out of the hospital so much.
You guys are lame. You mean with all the cable channels we have, this is the best you guys can find? There's nothing else better to watch?
No! Hey!
I'm trying to do my homework.
Do it somewhere else.
I was here first.
I thought you guys didn't have to do your homework this week.
Yeah!
Well, I am. I don't want to become stupid like you guys.
Hey, Don.
What?
Angus says we're gonna get a lot of money from selling this house.
My dad said that.
Is it true?
Uncle Milt said something about it. Mom still had money to pay on this house, but he said we should get a decent amount for it.
How much?
I don't know.
Do you and I get to split it?
I think so. Uncle Milt and Aunt Betsy will also get some too.
Why? For taking care of us?
Yeah, they also get money from the state.
My dad thinks you should buy a condo with your money.
Think you'll get one?
I don't know. Maybe.
If you did, you could have my part of the money and we could both live in it. Don! Don!
What?
Get up here!
Why?
I've got something to show you. Get up here!
What?
Look at the wall.
Okay, what?
No! Really look at it.
It's dirty, so what?
It's not dirt. Those are dead bugs.
No, they're not. Maybe they are.
See?
So what? You were always getting yelled at about eating food in your room. The bugs are probably here because of the crumbs.
I haven't eaten food in my room in like 4 months.
Maybe you dropped crumbs the last time you did.
On the wall?
Look, I'm not a bugologist, okay? I thought we agreed you were going to stop acting weird.
I'm not acting weird. There are bugs on the wall.
Well, just relax then. I'm getting tired of this. With everything that's happened, maybe you need some meds.
For what? Because I have bugs in my room?
You're just acting really different, Reggie. If other people start hearing you talk this way, they're going to think there's something really wrong with you. Maybe you should go to school tomorrow. I know you don't have to, but you're spending too much time in the house. Yeah, it's gonna start at 7 or 8. Show up whenever you want. I'm gonna be leaving. Why not have a going away party? Well, Christina, do whatever you want.
Are you having a party?
I want to.
Here?
Yeah, where else?
Do Aunt Betsy and Uncle Milt know about it?
No, why should I tell them?
It's just... It seems weird to have people over here.
You had Angus over, and he's spending the night tomorrow. You said you wanted people here.
That's different. This is gonna be a party.
Look, we're gonna be leaving the next day. We won't be living in this house ever again. This is where we grew up. Just because Mom and Dad died doesn't make this place a morgue. You're worse than Christina.
My mom almost didn't let me sleep over tonight.
Why not?
Because it's just you and Don.
Well, my parents can't be there.
I think she meant like your aunt and uncle aren't gonna be there.
I don't think Don wants you to sleep over, but he's having a party, so I think he thought he couldn't tell me you couldn't come over.
He's starting to act all grown up, huh? Like doing his homework when he doesn't have to.
Yeah, sort of. He's being more bossy. There's times I think he doesn't even know I'm around. I think he wishes I wasn't.
Why would he wish that? Then he'd be all alone in the house.
It'd only be for this week. Plus, he could have Christina over if he wanted. They could act all married. I think he feels he has to go to my aunt and uncle's because of me.
Has he said anything?
Well, neither of us want to go to our aunt and uncle's. We know it's gonna suck. Once he turns 18, he can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to do anything for me.
Do you think Don has sex with Christina?
Yeah, I'm sure. I told you I heard them doing it once, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know if you were making that up.
Why would I make that up?
I don't know, to tell a story?
No, I really heard them.
Let's go downstairs and look at her.
You can. I don't want to.
What's the matter?
I'm just bummed about leaving. I don't know how Don can have a good time.
Probably because he's gonna be back here to stay in a few months.
Let's go downstairs.
Really?
Yeah. If nobody else cares that we're leaving, why should I? Get the hell out of this room! Get out!
Reggie.
Get the hell out! Or I'll kill you all! Get out! Get the hell out of this room!
Come on, Reggie. San Diego won't be that bad. We'll visit each other all the time.
What the hell are you doing?
They went into our parents' room.
Well, then just tell them to get out. You don't have to tell my friends you're gonna kill them.
I'm sorry.
You walking at night now?
Yeah,
You look all shook up.
I'm okay.
You don't want to leave, I'll bet. I don't blame you. You've lived here your whole life. I remember when you were just a little itty-bitty thing. But you'll be all right. You're a tough kid. You're at an age where you can bounce back. The older you get, the harder it is. And never forget, you got your parents up there, watching out for you. That's what I believe anyway. You never answered my question.
Which one?
Are you religious?
I believe in God, I think. I guess I don't know what I believe.
Well, you'll be okay. You can believe that.
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Mom, can I help you?
Leave me alone, Reggie. I'm fine.
Mom! Mom! Don! Angus! You hear that? Angus!
What?
You hear that noise?
No, I was sleeping.
Wake up and listen to it. You can't hear that? Angus! Listen to it.
I'm trying to. Shut up.
So you can hear it.
Yeah, it could just be a noise from inside the house. Like a fan or something. Dawn could have set it to come on. What was that? Let's get Dawn.
We need to find where it's coming from first. He won't believe us if we don't.
How will he not believe us? Listen to how loud that is.
So why hasn't he woken up?
It's coming from in here.
I can't go in there.
Why don't I go in? I'll find out what the noise is.
No. Let's go look downstairs.
Reggie, it's in here. I can hear it. I'm not scared.
If you're gonna go in, you can't leave the door open.
Okay.
Reggie!
Angus! Angus! Angus!
What are you guys doing?
Don, you scared the hell out of me. Angus is in Mom and Dad's room.
What? Reggie, you got all mad because my friends went in there.
Angus! Get out of there! Angus!
You shouldn't have let him go in there. I hate this room. Angus, get out of here.
Angus, stop hiding! This isn't funny. What happened?
He's not in there. It's too late for you guys to be messing around.
What? Don, we're not messing around.
Reggie, I looked all over the room for him and he's not in there. So, wherever he's hiding, you guys better stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna...
Angus! He's not in here.
Very funny, Reggie. Get out. We both said we weren't going in there.
Don! He's gone!
Reggie, shut up and get out of there. You guys...
God damn it, Don! We're not playing a game. I swear. There's some of that crusty stuff on my wall in here, too.
Reggie, get out of Mom and Dad's bedroom now.
Where do you think he went? I heard some noises in the room. Then he called for me. Then everything stopped.
Maybe he crawled out of a window or something.
The windows aren't even open. Besides, Angus wouldn't do that. Angus?
Angus. He's gone.
So you believe me now?
I don't know what to believe. How could he just disappear? Look, don't get all quiet, Reggie. You've been acting really weird this whole week. What'd you do with him?
Let go of me.
No, you need to start acting right. Mom is dead. She's not coming back. Neither is Dad.
I know that.
Stop it. Reggie, where's Angus? I told you to stop it. I can't wait until I turn 18 so I can leave you. You're like a lost puppy that won't go away. I'll bet Aunt Betsy and Uncle Mill don't even want you.
Ah!
Calm down or I'm gonna deck you again.
Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
Angus! He's on the phone! Angus! Angus!
Give it to me. Angus! Angus! He's gone.
He needs our help. Put it back. It might ring again.
We're in a lot of trouble, Reggie.
So you believe me now? I don't know where he is. Let's call the cops. It's got Angus.
And tell them what? There's something in our parents' bedroom? And by the way, tell Angus's mom and dad that it kidnapped their son?
We can't do nothing.
The only thing we can do is go back in there.
Then what?
We'll get Angus. If we can. I thought we packed away a baseball bat.
What about this?
I wish I had time to get a gun.
Can we call someone?
Reggie, it's the middle of the night. I'm not calling people asking to borrow a gun. Besides, in a few hours, Aunt Betsy and Uncle Milt are going to be here with the movers. Angus should be going home then. When he doesn't show up, his mom is going to call over here. If you try to explain what happened, she's going to think we did something to him. Then she's going to call the cops, which will be a lot worse than going to San Diego. Damn it, I never should have let you have a friend sleep over.
So what do you want to do?
When?
When we get into the room.
Well, we should definitely leave the door open. I guess once we see what this thing is, we'll just hit it until it dies.
What if it doesn't?
I don't know. Why wouldn't it die? Everything dies.
Maybe our goal should be to just get Angus out of the room. Do you hear anything? Shh. I don't hear anything.
Me neither.
Maybe it's gone.
What about Angus?
He could still be hiding from it. Maybe he was so scared when we were in the room that he even hid from us.
Don't be stupid. Ah!
What?
It's burning. Where are you going?
To get something for you to open it. Here.
Thanks.
Now what?
I don't know. I guess we try and find it? It's melted!
What?
Reggie.
Help me! Angus is inside!
Ah!
Don! Why'd you pull me out? I saw Tall Man inside of it. I was getting Angus.
Reggie, that thing is gonna kill us. It cut open my hand with its tongue.
Maybe it made Mom and Dad sick. They were both in that room.
Reggie,
we don't know.
Dad had a heart disease and Mom had cancer. That's what killed them.
I'm going back in there.
Reggie, you can't.
What if it goes away and doesn't come back? Angus and Tall Man will be gone, and then what? We'll have no way of proving any of this.
Fine, I'm going with you.
But you're hurt.
I'll be okay. I'm not letting you go in there by yourself. I'm not leaving you alone, Reggie.
I knew you wouldn't, Don.
If we don't see Angus inside it anymore, we're getting out of there.
Everything's gonna be okay now. We just need to stick together. I'm not scared anymore, Don. No matter what happens, we have each other, right?
Reggie!
Reggie!
I want my friend back. Give him back. I want my friend. I want my family back. Angus! Angus! Angus!
Reggie!
Angus!
Reggie.
It has my parents! No. I knew I would see you again. Now I'm gonna stay with you forever.
It's not your time, Reggie.
It won't be for a while, but we won't ever forget you. We'll always be a part of who you are.
Reggie, you came back.
It's gone.
Let's get out of here. What if it comes back?
Tall man? I knew he'd come back.
You saved me, Reggie. You saved my life.
What the? Where did Tall Man come from?
You're not here, yet you make me feel like I'm the one who's gone.
After what happened in my house, Dawn, Angus, and I all agreed it was better not to tell anybody what went on that night in my parents' bedroom. I guess in some ways that insect represented a part of my life that I was moving past. Like I was growing up, in spite of myself.
You're not here.
Angus said while he was inside the insect he remembered being able to breathe, but that was all. Maybe throughout this whole experience I'd let go of something and been reborn at the same time. Imagine that, being reborn at 14.
I'm so tired of trying, let's start dying. Don't put it on me, cause it's not my cross to bear. Don't put it on me, cause I'm the only one who's fair.
Don is gonna drive me there as soon as he gets home. He's with Christina again. Yeah, so I should be at your house at 5:30 at the latest. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello? Oh, hi, Mr. Crane. I'm fine. How are you? I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Angus and I are gonna come over and visit you. You need help doing what? No, we can do it. I think. How big is it?